Help me, guys. I'm packing for a trip and I don't know which one to take.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing a video that I think a lot of people want to see, including me. The RevAir Reverse Air Blow Dryer against the Dyson AirStraight. There's a very big difference in size. I do have the old version of the RevAir, the original version, but even the new version is still quite a bit larger than this. As far as prepping my hair, I've washed, deep conditioned, and all I have in my hair right now is heat protectant. It's a K18 heat protectant, which is oil based, which you're actually not supposed to use anything oil-based with the RevAir. The Dyson, you can use product, but the RevAir is very particular. You want minimal products and nothing oil-based because it can damage the machine. But anyway, let's get right into it. We're going to start with the tried and true RevAir. On the right side, my hair is already pre-detangled, pre-sectioned. I have 5 sections on both sides, 2 small ones at the bottom, 2 larger sections at the top, and then whatever's left at the very top. Same thing on this side as well. I don't think this will be able to handle the larger sections that well, but we'll see. This one I think should be able to handle everything pretty well. So I'm going to use the highest wet mode temperature for the AirStraight side. So I'm going to use the highest temperature and highest tension for the RevAir side. I'll leave a little snippet of what it sounds like so you guys can hear the volume difference as well. Okay, all right, let's do this. I forgot how dramatic this thing is. Okay, that's one section and it looks really good. Next section.
Okay, so I will say that while I was using this, for some reason, the fan on the heat part kept going out, so I had to reset it a couple of times. I thought that was weird. While we're here, check out the roots. Anyway, that was the first time this ever happened to me with the RevAir, so I'm not gonna hold it against it.
Okay, so that is 9 minutes and 5 seconds to do one side of my head, and the results are amazing. Honestly forgot how good the RevAir is. My roots are dry and stretched. That's one thing I'll say the RevAir definitely has over the Dyson. It actually can straighten your roots. This doesn't get your roots that well. If you have coily hair, it's a challenge for sure. Anyway, the results speak for themselves. They're gorgeous. Let's move on to the other side and use the Dyson AirStraight. I'm gonna tie this away. So each section for the RevAir takes me like a minute 20, a minute 30 to dry. The Dyson, I've never timed it, so we'll see. Now the plus that Dyson has is you can use product in your hair, but for the sake of this demonstration, I'm not going to. With Dyson, I find it's best when your hair is as wet as possible.
And I just want to point out that in contrast, RevAir actually advises against soaking dripping wet hair so as to not damage the machine.
So I'm gonna try to leave the rest in the bag. Okay, we're in wet, setting the temperature to 285. If you guys see my tips and tricks, I say the smaller the section, the better. But to keep it fair, we're gonna keep it the same size as the RevAir. Okay, let's go.
So for approximately 8 seconds, I forgot to start the timer, but don't worry, I did remember.
I need to start the timer. Oh my God, timer is going.
Okay, now back to the matter at hand. So what I noticed is the Dyson AirStraight is a lot lighter to hold than the RevAir. The whole machine is lighter than just the handle part of the RevAir. It's also quieter.
It feels dry, but I'm gonna do one more pass.
And something else that I did appreciate that I didn't even think of before is that I could actually feel my hair and feel for when it was dry, versus with the RevAir, you kind of just have to wait and guess.
So that was about a minute and 20 seconds. So I guess they take about the same amount of time to dry a section. For me anyway. Guys, I lost a section. Oh no. I think I accidentally did it on the RevAir side. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. I did. Okay, so now I have 3 big ones for the Dyson. My bad. That's so awkward. But you guys can see they're so similar, right? I'm like repeating everything I say for the short in the video. It's actually kind of cringy.
Okay, so I did want you guys to be able to see one like true speed pass. It takes about 30 seconds, so I guess the estimate of a minute 20 is pretty accurate. But anyway, yeah, how's the weather? Yeah, the weather's good here. A little bit overcast. You know what? People say we're crazy because we talk about the weather, but I just think they're jealous because we talk about whatever. Word. And those are my bars, so don't nobody take them. Copyright.
Okay, my roots are pretty dry. Let's subtract like 30 seconds from this because I did spend a little bit of time talking to you guys. So it takes about 8 minutes to dry one side of my head with the Dyson AirStraight, but realistically, it would probably take me just a little bit longer because I like to do smaller sections. But this actually turned out okay. I'm actually kind of surprised at how well it turned out. So let's compare to the RevAir side. This is the Dyson on wet mode. And this is the RevAir. I think they both look so good. So good. What do you guys think? They both look so good and they're both low heat. My roots feel very, very close also as far as how stretched they are. I'll say that it just feels more stretched on the RevAir side. I can still feel some curl on the Dyson side, but the RevAir is like, I feel some curl here and there, but for the most part, it's like all stretched. So what do you guys think? Let me know. I'm gonna do a little bonus round because something that the AirStraight can do is a dry mode, which is just less air, more heat. So I'm gonna do dry mode in boost mode on this side, which per a comment that Dyson left on one of their videos, boost mode is approximately 320 degrees
Fahrenheit.
They say up to 320 degrees. So I'm gonna do it on this side because it is an option that it has that the RevAir doesn't. So it might matter to somebody. So I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. Let me tie up the RevAir side again. I'll do a couple passes at 285 first, and then I'll show you guys boost mode. 285 in dry mode. Let's do this. So here is 285 in dry mode. Kind of makes it a little bit sleeker. Still looks like a blowout though, right? I mean, it's always gonna look like a blowout. I keep saying it's a blow dryer, guys. It's a blow dryer. Now let me show you boost mode. So this was 285, and then this is boost mode. So I'm gonna do this whole side with boost mode. It feels different too. Now I'm gonna set it with a cold shot. So this is what my hair is looking like after boost mode. As you guys can see, it's still a blow dryer at the end of the day. This is the maximum that the RevAir can do. They look really similar, right? So it's still a blow dryer. The RevAir is definitely its biggest competitor.
While we're at it, let's do a sound comparison.
I'll put them both here for you guys. Wet mode is louder, so I'm gonna go back to wet mode real quick.
So headphone warning, I'm not gonna lower the volume for either of these. Headphone warning.
And then the RevAir. To me, the RevAir sounds like the AirStraight in an auditorium. Just everything is amplified. Anyway, so what do you guys think? Obviously, the results are very similar. So can you guys see the difference of RevAir side to Dyson side? Like, they're both still the look of a blowout. Dyson with the dry mode, I think, can just get your hair a little bit sleeker. Boost mode is a really nice kind of naturally straight kind of look. That's what I think anyway. The RevAir is a really nice blown out look. They're both amazing products, both great, both expensive. So just decide what you want from each one. RevAir is often on sale. I've seen it up to $100 off before. Dyson, I've also seen up to $100 off. Well, not the AirStraight, but other Dyson products, if you know what I mean. At the end of the day, if it's not about money for you, then I would just go with what makes more sense in your life. RevAir produces stellar results. It is louder, it is heavier, even the new one. I haven't heard the new one, so I can't say how loud it is, but it's still bigger than the Dyson. The Dyson is ultra portable. The RevAir, you are not supposed to use any hair products with it. It can damage the machine. You can't use anything oil-based, and any stylers, they say use a minimal amount. Dyson, you can use pretty much whatever you want. They both have filters that need to be cleaned, maintenance that you have to do. The Dyson, you're supposed to clean these plates here. Probably want to wipe off the tension plates, and this filter thing comes off and you can clean it. There's an instructional video on how to clean it. The RevAir, it has a filter here. I'm not sure if you ever replaced this filter, but I know the RevAir has a filter inside that you are supposed to keep clean. I mean, this is still bigger than the Dyson, and then you still have the whole rest of the body of the machine. The Dyson, you just have this little kind of computer like adapter thing. I don't know what you call this. But this, you got the whole dang machine. So I know the RevAir has replaceable parts. The Dyson, I don't know. I'm sure if you're under warranty, they'll replace whatever may need to be replaced. The Dyson is definitely lighter than the RevAir. Forget the body, it's lighter than the handle part. This actually gets a little bit tiring to hold. This is definitely heavier. Okay, I don't know what else to say, guys, but if I think of anything, I'll definitely leave a comment and try to add to my thoughts. You guys know I can be pretty long-winded, so yeah, just forgive me in advance. Oh, and just in case anybody wants to know, my hair is not usually this shiny. I use the Amika Mirror Ball line today. And guys, this is the shiniest my hair has ever been with nothing in it. I just used the shampoo and I deep conditioned by mixing the conditioner and the shine mask together. Deep conditioned for about an hour. I'm shocked. Yeah, that's it, guys. If you liked the video, then hit the button. If you want to join the ride, then hit subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.